Is age just a number when it comes to street fighting ability in the area of defense? Many of you out of the gate are saying, no man, age is more than just a number when it comes to fighting. In this video, I want to go against the grain a little bit and share with you 3 good reasons why age is just a number when it comes to your ability to fight and defend yourself. Stick around. Now, I'm not a dummy. I know that age is a factor. Now, some of you may think that I'm a dummy, but that's neither here nor there. But I don't think we can stamp a number on somebody and say, this is when you're done. This is when you've got nothing left. This is when you need to start thinking of yourself as an old person who can't do anything. The first reason why age is just a number when it comes to your ability to fight is that every individual is different. There are people right now that are 60 years old that will blow your mind physically. That doesn't mean I'm going to recommend that they start their MMA journey. That's a whole different path. The world of competing and training hours every day and taking bodily abuse is something that you can do when you're young. You can't do that when you're older. But I'm not talking about fighting and competing in the octagon, fight after fight after fight. I'm talking about your ability to perform well under pressure if somebody attacks you. Some people have just taken care of their bodies. They've stayed in the weight room. They've kept their heart in shape. They eat right, and their body hasn't taken a lot of physical damage. And for many of these people, age is just a number. I will say this, if you haven't taken the best care of yourself, if you're not in good shape as far as your muscular structure, if your body is deteriorating, if your cardio is bad, and age has gotten a hold of your body in a mighty way, then yes, your age will show in fighting. The second reason why age is just a number for many is because of their training. Let me give one example here. Anybody who is new to jiu-jitsu is going to know what I'm talking about. You go into jiu-jitsu as a white belt, you may be young, athletic, strong, and then you get on the mats and you have to roll with various training partners. And every now and then you get a hold of that guy who's 40, 50, 60, and in some cases 70 plus years old. And maybe they have their blue belt or their purple belt in jiu-jitsu, and they absolutely own you. And I'm not even just talking about with submissions. I'm talking about full-blown bodily control. You got a lot of young men nowadays that can't even drop down and give you 10 to 20 push-ups. You've got a lot of older men out here. You've got a lot of older athletes, both men and women, that can drop down and give you as many push-ups as you want. Some of the most embarrassing beatdowns I have ever seen on the internet came from the hands of an old man dealing it out to a young man. Real talk. Here's a couple of quick examples. Truth be told, I could use countless examples on this video because these types of encounters are very common. There's a lot of situations that go this way. I read an article the other day about a 78-year-old man who just got his blue belt in jiu-jitsu. He looked amazing. A lot of our older veterans have taken care of themselves. About 20 years ago, I had gotten acquainted with this guy named Mr. Dillon where I worked at. He was a former Navy SEAL commander. He was in his 70s at the time when I met him, and I was knocking on the door of 30, and I would not have messed with this man. A lot of older people over time have been greatly preserved by their training and their background, especially if they're continuing to take care of themselves. Third reason why age is just a number is because fighting and defending and protecting yourself doesn't always come down to physical brawn and fighting ability. It comes down to many other factors. Many people talk about old age and treachery. It's very true, but there's also old age and wisdom. One of the biggest differences that I see between a lot of young people and old people when they fight is a lot of the old people tend to be a lot more intentional and purposeful about what they're doing. I will also tell you that old man strength is a real thing. And back to point number 2, when you combine old man strength with real training, the old man is still a problem as long as he's still in good shape. In this video, I'm speaking up for my friends out here who are aging. Heck, I'm aging. I'm 47 years of age. But I will tell you this much, I feel better at 47 than I have in my entire life these past few years. There's just been a lot of changes with my diet, with my training regimen, and everything else. I feel great. I plan on keeping this up, Lord willing. But I just want to say, if you're getting older, you're not out of the game. Keep training, stay strong. Don't let some life expectancy average number that people are throwing around cause you to check out of the game mentally. You keep going, try to stay strong, try to stay healthy. Your family's gonna benefit from it, you're gonna benefit from it. Stop thinking old. You will never hear me saying things like, man, I'm too old for this, or I'm getting too old for this. If I can't do it, I just won't do it. But I don't say things like that. I'm talking about not thinking old when it comes to what you can and can't do. There is a time to think old when it comes to wisdom, obviously, but you don't want to put limitations on yourself that may not be there just because of a dang number. If you're aging, you can still do some things. Don't let that number stop you. Older people are going into gyms every day, getting their bodies moving, lifting weights, and getting their bodies stronger. A lot of them are going into jiu-jitsu. They're going in and practicing various martial arts at their level, and they're ever improving every day. So when it comes to the ability to defend yourself if need be, or the ability to be strong and the ability to do things, age is just a number, and it's going to vary with individuals. Stay strong. Take care.